Do you know what? That day you realized that Scooby snacks are actually just edibles, and that's
I didn't notice that. Yeah,
and that's why Scooby and Shaggy always see ghosts.
Well, that's so obvious. What the fuck? Now that what? No.
I think I just broke your childhood.
Yeah, you broke. You definitely.
Why
is the dog eating edibles?
Because
oh my god,
his fucking owner's a stoner.
Yeah, I know,
right?
But he shouldn't be eating edibles.
And
come on.
No, but
that makes me.
okay.
That makes me.
Yeah, but
I don't
like
know. Shaggy, cancel Shaggy, guys.
Not,
get Shaggy.
No, cancel all the other people. You want fuck
Shaggy.
You think about the show,
Animal
right?
abuse, bro.
No, hold up.
Call Peter.
No, but hold up. Think about this. The rest of the gang was enabling the habits.
Nah.
Yes, they were.
No,
they
were
were the
enabling
ones
Shaggy.
constantly.
They were enabling Shaggy.
No, they were enabling. Plenty of times they would be like, "Oh, come on, Scooby, do this, Scooby, please," and he's like, "No, I'm scared." And they'll be like, "Scooby, we'll give you a snack," and he's like,
"Oh
yeah,
true.
Okay.
They're closeted. They're closeted.
Yeah,
Raggy.
Yeah. Raggy, why you give me so hard?
I
why do you think they can even hear him? Why is the dog being able to speak? Because he's given him so many edibles that he's become like, it's like the stone ape theory.
Why was also Daphne and what's the blonde dude's name? Why were they fucking without telling everyone? Why were they pissing off and fucking?
I think in some renditions it was made obvious that they were boyfriend and girlfriend.
Okay, yeah. I just feel like they should have came out with it, you know, but like, you know, instead of sneaking off.
But everyone knows Welma was the busty.
She was
the. Oh, just like okay. Let me give you another idea, right? Welcome back, by the way. Episode 98.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
One more episode in your year.
And this is
Rash. And we're ScumCast. Yeah. And where was I going?
We're talking about Daphne and
I'll give you another a proposition that same, like, you know how in like shows that people will be like, but that's supposed to be the harder one.
Yeah,
right? But you like the other one.
Yeah.
Another one. Ready? Teen Titans. Who was the best chick in Teen Titans?
I never watched Teen Titans, but I know the videos.
It was Raven.
Which one is it? I only know them by
Raven was the dark, the one.
Yeah,
with the
yeah.
The dark
not
magic,
the second line, not the one that like
not the
kind of
alien
like
one.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree.
And not because she was alien, right?
Do you know why I've watched like a full episodes of Teen Titan on TikTok.
Oh, okay.
Because I've just been fucking. You watch what I'm. I want to watch what happens next, and then I just keep going down the fucking rabbit. Do you know how many TV shows I've watched like nearly a full episode of? I've watched probably a lot of a movie.
That's insane.
Sometimes.
So you can, it's insane how they've kind of dosed it down for you.
Yeah, 100%.
Because you don't usually watch, so this person doesn't usually watch movies or shows. Yep. So the fact that TikTok has enabled him to
It's because I don't like short form content. I like long form content. But then like only given to me.
You're being so like oxymoronic.
I know. It's just stupid.
Okay.
I'm sorry. That's
for my failures. On a lighter note, I wanted to start with this comment. Okay, so yes, I was watching porn recently.
Interesting.
This morning actually. And the top comment, most liked comment, it only had 8 comments this video, but still.
And it wasn't fake. It wasn't like one of these weird like they're just all.
Regardless if it's fake or not, it's the most liked comment. And let me just explain my theory after.
Okay.
So the comment is, let me say this. I want to sit and watch a group of tall, muscular, and handsome black men fuck my daughter right in front of me. And the first thought in my head was, that's sick.
Yeah.
Right? And then the second was like, that's possibly a joke. But then I thought about it being the most liked comment. And then in my head, I was like,
what was the point?
Oh, no. Wait, but let me just explain.
I need context.
It was a threesome with 2 blonde chicks and a black guy.
Okay.
But regardless of what the video
channel?
was, huh?
What was the channel?
Blacked.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, I can. Okay, that makes more. At least that makes more sense.
Yeah.
It's not just like on some MILF video.
Okay,
the
comment isn't the right position. It's just the.
I know. I'm just making more sense of it.
It's just fine. There's no more sense of it.
I'm not saying it's any more right. I'm not saying it's any more right. I'm just saying it's where it belongs. You know. It's where
yes, I know. Yes, it's in the right. It's in the right demographic. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. But what I'm trying to say is, it's already. Look, I'm not looking down at anyone that's a cuck, but I would not cuck. Okay, that's just something I would not like to do.
Would you do the cucking? Would you?
Depends on the situation.
Yeah. Because
with someone, like a guy that's huge and fucking like,
yeah.
you know what I mean? I don't know how safe I feel fucking this
how,
but a guy that's wimpy, I can get him.
Depends how alpha you feel. Like,
in that situation, and how hot she is as well.
Yeah,
like,
obviously, yeah.
Okay, but
so if an old dude came and paid you, like wanted you to fuck his wife, sort of thing.
Oh yeah, if she was like a young wife, yeah.
Even maybe like her age, like
his age.
Maybe.
How old is he?
Between 40 and 60, you know how
okay,
old, like, how
is his
like,
wife well?
Yeah.
Herself?
You would do that as well. You do that as well. Yeah, okay,
yeah.
cool. I respect
okay.
that.
But let me get into this next point. Right, even that I feel like, look, no shame in you doing that, low-key shame. But
can we shame them for that? We can, right?
It's your sexual choice, but it just I don't know. I don't think you can shame people for anything nowadays. But look, I'm just saying, I would not give my wife
don't king shame
someone to fuck someone else.
Yeah. I guess you
kind
can't,
of like,
why? There's no right or wrong way.
Yeah, because there's so many different ways you can have a relationship.
Yeah, you can be.
Look, whatever. Regardless of the cucking, right?
Yeah.
That is, sus already. Why your daughter though? That's sick.
That's something else. He's got some.
Why do you want to see your daughter? That turns you on because you're not watching it for the sake of like, oh, I just want to see how. And if that, look, I understand if someone was making a joke, right? But then you want theory came next to my mind was this: out of those likes of that comment, there is definitely a few in there. At least 10%. There's always a 10%. I'm going to always say this. There's always a 10%.
Yeah.
That agrees.
The fact that it's gained traction
is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Plenty of people would click it because they're like, that's funny as fuck. That person's being funny.
Yeah.
But a sick motherfucker that thought the same thing went,
this guy agrees with me.
I agree.
And he goes, 8 people agree with me.
Oh, this guy agrees with me.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd love to see my daughter.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy, hey. That's crazy.
Jeff Dahmer shit.
Yeah. And that's where. Do you know what's wild to me? Because like the Jeff Dahmer shit's gone crazy this the last couple of weeks, right? First of all, those people walk around you. You've walked past someone who's killed someone.
Yeah, probably.
Like, in day to day,
Probably,
and like, or probably often. You know, so it's like, because like. The stats I was more interested in is like the amount of cases that actually don't go like even they don't even try. They just doesn't happen. So it's like,
well, if you think about
being a murderer isn't actually that. I don't think being a murderer would be that hard. Being a murderer that is like on the run is hard because like if you kill 8 people, right? Say for an example, you kill 8 people. Is someone going to go, I think that's a murderer? Or are they going to go, that's just 8 deaths?
What also classifies a murder? Because could you say that, let's say if you're in someone's care, right?
Yeah.
And you purposely let them, like, die.
Yeah.
Like, let's say you, like, might have nudged them a little bit when they were going down the stairs. They fell, died. Oops.
I call that an oopsies.
No, but you oopsied it on purpose.
Yeah, but oopsies you get away with.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Yeah. What if no one, like, imagine, like, how many sick bastards might actually be, like, nurses or caretakers.
Oh, yeah.
And just, like,
there was the one that happened in Melbourne. That dude that recently, they opened up his case and he was fucking still alive.
Yeah.
That's, what the fuck?
Insane, right?
That doesn't make sense. That does not make sense.
Came back.
Yeah, he's, but, because someone in there is responsible. And he's like someone that's, like, that's the craziest thing, right? He's someone that's smart enough because he's a fucking doctor, or he's someone that's around a hospital, so he has to at least get to a hospital status.
Yeah,
you know, you can't be just an idiot.
Yeah.
So,
but I think, look,
it's crazy,
I think there's plenty of Jeffrey Dahmers that are just doctors working.
Anyone.
Do you know what I mean? Because it's a way to be able to cut people open and then see shit. But you know,
it's
like,
also what
still. Like, that's the craziest thing. Becoming a doctor, being a psychopath could be the best, like, way for you to become a killer.
Yeah.
Do you know why?
I get what you mean, yeah.
Sometimes, there's plenty of doctors, I feel they probably slip up and like, fuck something up and kill someone. And obviously, they feel great remorse, great
I'm
guilt.
pretty sure it happens all the time.
It happens often. So much. Yeah. Or a patient just dies on you. You don't do anything.
Yeah.
But I bet you there's plenty of motherfuckers. At least, like I said, there's always a 10%. I bet you there's a 10% that are actual just
smart enough.
Killers. Like, what's that show? Dexter, isn't that like what? That's kind of like almost like.
I think so. That was one of.
That's probably like right.
There has someone.
First of all,
but also just think about it for yourself as well. Now, the idea of becoming a doctor. I wouldn't be able to do it because I would just be like, this is too gross. I can't.
Same.
I'm
not really good with the whole bodily.
I don't like it. Also,
whenever I see it, even on screen,
it's just not for me.
Turn away.
It's just not for me. So for someone to want to be that as well is always going to enhance like the idea that they like doing it anyway.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like that's down the same. Like if they like that kind of gross shit, they're maybe a bit more grotesque in that
down that place.
So, which maybe I'm wrong with because I know some people just like horror and they'll claim. But hey, I'm gonna judge you if you like horror.
I think
you're crazy.
I think you're not because I think when you can go to one extent or one extreme, you can also go to the other.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just by choice.
Yeah.
And so I think people that are really into the
I feel like you
stuff,
could be convinced.
I think people that are into the gory stuff and the bodily thing can be the ones that are the biggest healers.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, no, I get you. But they're also the psychopaths.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. But they can. It's choice. I think at the end of the day, not always. Obviously, for a clinically.
Yeah. I just think also to be that they're just walking around.
If a doctor tells you you're like a psychopath and you actually feel like you don't have emotions or feel for people, then but otherwise you can probably have tendencies. I think a lot of people have psychopathic tendencies or narcissistic tendencies. I myself, I would say I have narcissistic tendencies.
Well, I think a lot of people do. Most people do.
Yeah.
Which is
I asked you this yesterday, but I wanted to ask again for the podcast, obviously, and we can go deeper into this. So this idea came into my mind. What would you do in this situation? So if a girl brings her friend on a date, is it even a date? And who do you pay for?
So you don't pay. I wouldn't pay for any.
And let me give a clearer situation for someone that wants more context because they're gonna be like, anyways. This girl doesn't tell you about her friend coming, and you just rocking up to the location. She told you to come to the location, and you sit there, and her friend didn't just come out of nowhere. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't like, oh my god, she saw her, and we're like, no, they both planned coming. She just didn't want to tell you that her friend.
I'd be pretty upset, honestly.
I'd be upset.
I'd be like, I'd go home. I'd probably go home.
Yeah,
I'd probably
leave.
But
let's say you put in the situation, right?
Make it a little bit harder though. Say it's someone you've met 3 or 4 times, maybe 3 times, and then she just brings someone.
Then it's like a bit more okay.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But I was thinking first date.
Yeah, no.
But regardless, okay, let's say, let's actually say you're in a relationship even.
Yeah.
And it was just an unannounced. She brings her friend. I think you'd still be a bit more like, what the fuck? Why did you bring? Like, why did you not tell me at least?
Yeah. That's.
And okay, let's put it that.
See, that's different. That's different.
Let's have that
situation. No, that's different. Because if it's a friend, if I'm seeing her as a friend,
okay, right.
If I'm seeing her as a friend, and she brings another friend, I don't care really.
No. I'm talking about that. Okay, let's give this context now. Let's say you're dating someone, right?
Yeah.
And then you rock up. She told you, "Oh, babe, we're meeting at fucking C Paradiso, and we're gonna eat there and get drinks."
Yeah.
You're like, cool.
Sounds good.
No worries. And you think it's a date, right? You rock up and her friend are there, right? Are you paying for her? Because now your girlfriend's expecting you to pay for her friend.
Yeah, okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Are you then paying for her friend as well?
Yeah, because I'm just rich, bro.
Right.
I've got like bags. Okay. You know, like it depends. Where are we eating?
I guess no. I told you, C Paradiso, and so it's like a little restaurant.
Yeah. Well, how
but
is it?
Also, well, the food's an average cost, and then
is it just
drinks.
Normal restaurant like prices, like regular?
Yeah.
Then I can cop it.
Okay.
I can cop it. But if we were somewhere special, I'd be like, why'd you get me here?
Right.
I'm probably,
C restaurant.
See, I'm more annoyed. I'm more annoyed at whatever effort I'd probably go through. Like, you know, like if it was like a date, maybe I want it to be like, I'd be like, maybe I dress a certain way.
Thought it was. That's what I'm saying. You might have rocked up more for date, and you thought you guys. No, maybe you thought you guys might have had some sexy time after.
I know.
But now that her friend is there,
I'm more angry on a personal, deep level than I am on.
That's what I'm saying.
On an artificial money level, you know?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's more of an annoyance. It's like, why did you not let me know?
My soul would have been so crushed.
I just feel like, why did you not let me know?
Yeah. With a quick text, that's what it needs to be.
Yeah. Oh, my friend's coming too. Cool.
Yeah. And I'm like, oh, sweet. I'll dress more casually.
Yeah.
And I won't wear my.
I know now.
I was gonna ask you, right, because Mr. Beast has come up with this. I assume you know Mr. Beast's premises, right? Like of his videos.
Yes.
I'm not a Mr. Beast fan just because I just can't care about who stays in a circle long enough. But he was on TMG and he said something that was actually I thought of and I was like, that's actually really, really smart. He said, he said he's got an idea planned where he's gonna have a circle, and obviously you're in there, and whatever number you can count to, you get that in cash. What number do you think you could What if he came up to you and you had to stay in a circle, and you just count to any number? You have to stay in that circle though. What number would you count to?
Zillion.
Okay, I'll give you a bit of an idea though. To get to 1 million would take about 40 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1 million.
Yeah. Yeah, that's roughly how long it takes. And I reckon it should be harder. I reckon the rules should actually be you're alone in a room. You don't get friends. Like, you get given food, you get given water, but you don't actually get friends. I think that'll be cooler of an idea.
You just count?
Yeah, yeah. How far do you think? Do you think where do you think you would quit, or where do you think you?
How quickly are you counting?
That's you can count as quickly as you want. That's up to you. It can take you. You can count really slowly if you want, but it's going to take you way longer.
Right.
Roughly, he says, if you're just doing it consistently.
If you're going 1, 2, 3,
but you're probably having breaks for drink and everything. It will take you about 40 days to get to 1 million. So you would have a script, right? You'd have someone. That's. Sir, you're at 1. Sir, 1.
I like that. Have you seen that meme of that African guy that said that came on that contest, and he's like, he said he's the fastest reader of all time, and he just and he like gets this huge book and like these stacks of books, and he's just going through the pages, going and puts the book away, and he goes, and they all like ends, and they're like, what did you do? And he's like, I read all those books. And they're like, so can you tell us what those books are about? And it's just so like random. And just,
did he actually tell him?
I think they just cut off the TikTok. But I think it's like, obviously, you fucking read it.
I thought maybe, I was just like, maybe he had special powers or something. So what number do you think you're out to?
Oh, so he'll pay me any money, right?
Yeah. You just gotta stay in there and count. $40 is 1 million, roughly. And you've got no one come and talk to you. You're just by yourself, counting.
I'd be okay with 100k.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I was thinking 250. That's what I was thinking.
I was okay with it.
I know, but I'm probably a bit more like, I think I would suit that situation probably better than you would.
Yeah.
Like, in terms of just being.
But I just think of I think at 100k would be kind of almost like reasonable as well.
I know. Yeah, it is. I'm just greedy. That's what I'm thinking is coming through. Because
I'm thinking of reasonability of how much because I feel like I could get to 100,000 in possibly a day or two.
I'm trying to think. So what you've got 40 days divided by 1 million. Just do that calculations real quick. 40 divided by.
Isn't 1 million divided by 40?
That's 20. Okay, so 25,000 words a day. So So how many is that an hour? Divide that by 12. And then
2,000.
2,000 words an hour. Divide that by 60 per minute. 34 numbers a minute. So you've got to count one number every 2 seconds. One number. Yeah, one number every 2 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So you would get ahead at that early, but think about it: 100, 100, 200, 300, 400, 506, and breath.
Yeah, I know. I understand.
I think it will probably take you about half a week. I think.
You reckon?
Yeah, 3-4 days, which is good. I think that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty good. I think that's pretty good. I think that's.
I'd do that.
Yeah, I think that. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I think because it's an idiot. But
I wouldn't want to invest any more days, and that 100k could be really good for like just
for
investment.
Money.
Yeah.
That for 100k?
No, because I wouldn't take that 100k and use it for anything but investment.
I'd buy it on strippers, bro. Just fucking enjoy
just
it in the circle. I just come back there, leave.
No. I'd just go. No. You want to? I take that 100k. I'd go to fucking South America and I'd just do ayahuasca for fucking like just days.
Yeah.
And just come back a shaman.
I'd donate it all to church. Just give it all to the church.
Really?
I think they do the best with their money.
Yeah, actually,
I think they
you know
do
what?
good
I'd
stuff.
definitely give it to the Catholic Church.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd send it straight to the Vatican so they could buy more expensive.
Yeah, I'd
paintings.
actually send it. I'd DM the Pope and I'd be like, "Yo, man, I've actually got a donation I want to make to you personally," and I'd give it all.
Let's
to
actually
him.
be okay. If I was being serious, what if you could donate it to anything, right? What would you donate to more?
If I could donate it to anything,
yeah.
Geez, that's yeah. I feel like I've always had this
What's
question
close to your
answered.
heart?
Yeah,
What's
no,
close to your
I'm trying to
heart?
think what I would have. I knew this as like a child. Now I can't think of it.
I know two. I have an idea of two.
I think mine would probably be like I would actually I don't know. I wouldn't. I think mine would go because like my problem is I have big trust issues in terms of who I'm giving it to.
Right. No, but if you knew the money was going,
I know.
towards
That's
a
what
good
I'm, no, but
cause.
that's what I'm saying because realistically, right? I know that the amount.
I'm not talking about a specific fund.
I know. But I'm just saying the like administration fees for like big, even like the big ones.
Okay.
Like the ones that you just go on to
I
Google.
understand.
It's
But
huge,
I'm only.
right? I know. So that's what I'm saying. It would go to someone like stupid. So like mine would go to for something. I don't know if he does it, what he does there. But like Mane builds like fucking hospitals and shit.
Okay,
in
well,
Africa.
that's why I was
That's
saying.
the type of shit.
Okay.
No, but I was trying to. That's why I was trying to
was-
explain it. It's
yeah,
hard to.
yeah,
It's hard.
yeah.
I would do. I
Okay,
would want to put it stuff like that.
I'm giving you a better.
That's what. No, but I'm saying that's where I would put it.
Okay.
In those type.
Okay.
That if I had to give.
Well, I would give
those
it
type of
probably more to like. I'd say I'd probably give it more to like things closer to home.
Yeah. Well,
Like
what for you? Close.
Probably like cancer research.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I wouldn't give a fuck about that. That's crazy.
And probably dementia research.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, see, that's crazy.
My
that doesn't
family.
even cross. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, I've had a lot of cancer and
Yeah.
a lot of dementia in my family, so it's kind of like.
It's weird how
closer
things.
to home.
Yeah, I get. Because I don't have any issues like that in my family. I don't think in terms of like health issues.
Yeah.
I
I think I'm just I'm close to a lot of family, so then that's kind
Yeah,
of if I
yeah.
just really close it down, it wouldn't really be any. Like,
yeah, I get you.
Like, my granddad had cancer, but like he got through it, and he kind of, I want to say, put it on himself. But the cancer that he had coincides with alcoholism.
Yeah. No, I get you. He didn't live the perfect lifestyle.
No, to give it to himself, right?
Yeah.
Though his sister did have cancer as well, but it was a different kind of cancer as well. So it's hard to really even say.
No, I get you.
And their whole generation plagued by
want to.
war constantly.
Yeah.
The water, the systems were plagued by fucking. When we got also bombed for a very long time, the water was really fucked and shit. Like from just bomb residue and they found a lot of cancerous stuff in our water after the bombings and just wars in between. How many? And so
it's crazy how long the after effects. It's crazy the after effects of like that kind of shit, like back then.
What is it called?
Because think about that, right? Though. Think about
poisoning.
What year would that have been?
Well, the wars have been happening since.
No, but like
think
so like the 80s, right?
So from the 80s to like 99.
Who would have thought though that 40 years later, that, like things are still affecting people because of shit that happened back there? Like think about it. Like someone's drinking. Someone drank something back then, but that's what enhanced something. Well, and then he's struggling now because of it.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy like that things that happened all the way back then still can impact a person and a family because it impacts family and it extends like fast.
Well, I'm not even just talking about World War II. I'm talking about Serbia, Yugoslavia itself splitting up, having that war. Then when Serbia got bombed in '99 as well, which kind of that was
my birth bombing.
Well, that was a big
like Jackson. Yeah. Listen to him.
That was a big cause for a lot of radiation poisoning. For a lot of people around, like where the bombs were and stuff. So that's probably.
Is that where your hairlines went?
Yeah, possibly. Yeah.
Your hairlines.
That's
so you grew your forehead.
Just made me smarter. Really, just made me smarter.
You
know the Simpsons are like the two-headed fish and shit. Yeah,
that's you.
Kind of like that.
Yeah.
Realistically, I'm Lisa Simpson.
Yeah, you style head. Yeah, no, I get you. I didn't get that. Why everyone else had hair and they just had like heads. Everyone else had hair, but at least had a star. And
Bart
had just
still blonde.
No, but there were blonde people in the. There were blonde people in the show.
They were.
That's their heads, bro.
Their skin colored hair.
That's their head.
They had skin colored hair.
Bart literally has like a crown head.
They had skin colored hair.
Yeah, and they had like. Thinking about it now, Simpsons is strange. Like Milhouse had blue hair.
Right.
But there were gingers. Gingers were in it.
Yeah,
like
there were some characters. I think the original characters that they drew up were a bit quirkier, and they didn't change the concept when they added new people.
Yeah, I get yeah, because no one else was really created then later on with like blue hair.
And then when they started doing like guest appearances and stuff, they'd make the guests everyone's yellow still, but it's still like their hair.
Yeah, I get it. I understand it. I understand it. Yeah, no, I get it.
So a question was brought up to us yesterday as well, which was a very interesting question that I never even thought about and never came across.
Did you end up Googling it?
No, I didn't.
Okay, cool. So we can do that here.
We can Google it for sure.
Because I want to know.
But do women get happy endings too?
Yeah.
At a massage place?
Do you order them?
Is it possible?
Yeah.
Is it a possibility to get?
Is that what you want?
And what is?
Do you want that?
What is a happy ending? Is the real question.
Do they have to make you? Do you have to come?
Yes. First of all,
imagine she's there for like 20 minutes.
That's the first one, right? She's like, and the second one.
I'm feeling it.
Wait. And the second one is what is a female defined happy ending? Because a male one is just a hand job, right?
Yeah.
What is a female? Are you getting fingered?
Yeah, it has
or
to be
is
fingered.
your clit getting played with?
I think it has to be any play there. I think
is it finger?
So is it a
finger? Is it a clit play? Or is it both?
It's clit play, but you have to tick whether you want.
I guess fingers. You choose.
Yeah, you tick the box.
Or maybe the lady won't.
Because you can just do a clip play. You can just
What if the lady won't? What if the lady's not willing to put her fingers inside?
That's what I'm saying. So you have to do a clip play. You just have to do no penetration.
Yeah.
No penetration, just clip play.
Yeah.
That's an option, and imagine like someone like. I'm a firm.
That's wild.
I'm a firm believer.
I never thought about that. I always just it was just like it's such a male thing, kind of like.
Okay, I think I've got like an unpopular opinion I honestly at the end of the day I don't know because I'm not a female, right? But I think women that say that they can't come are the problem. I think if you can't come, and you're with a guy that would like do something for you, or like will go the extra yard, right?
Yeah, but apparently some women just can't come.
No. I think I could be wrong.
Some women apparently can't even make themselves come.
I know that. I think it's something within them though. I think it's something.
Yeah, there's something.
I think they're not.
Maybe there's some sort of.
I think because there are certain women that won't like. I think there's certain women that
some
get
people
off
have trauma associated with
not letting men do it. Some women do. You know what I'm saying?
I understand what you mean. You're saying some women choose to not come from men, but they can come from themselves.
100%. Because you can.
Yeah, but there's also skill involved. Like she can't come to someone that's not able to make her come.
I agree that.
Some women only come to some specific penises as well. There's so many different variants. Like you know what I mean? Like,
I think it's mood. I think it's mood.
Well, it is mood for sure as well. But I also think there's so many variables to it. Like. For example, like I said, there's plenty of people women that can't make themselves come because maybe something's associated with trauma, maybe they don't feel comfortable in their body. There's definitely a lot of like...
But you're so understanding.
No,
this is a new song, bro.
It's not
this is such a new song. Look at this guy.
This isn't me being...
I'll put that on TikTok so everyone can understand.
Thanks, bro. I think I've always been an understanding person. I just don't like understanding bullshit. But human psychology. I accept human psychology.
You turned into me for a second.
I accept human psychology.
Some people just come because they're not comfortable with themselves.
They're not.
Bro, I'm rubbing off on you. Oh, it's so cute.
No, I was always like...
That's so cute, bro.
I had some emotions.
That's so cute, bro.
I'm empathetic.
Yeah, I know. So
I also just choose not to be empathetic to bullshit.
No, that's fair. I understand.
There's strict lines.
But
I've created boundaries. Okay? I've made boundaries because before my heart was stepped on and tread. And then I had to make boundaries.
I'm sorry.
All good.
Draymond Green.
Oh, yeah. We haven't talked about sports in a while, and I'm
Wait.
glad the NBA is back, but also glad that Draymond Green
What's going on over there, though?
hit Jordan Poole.
And what,
Did
like,
you see the hit?
I've seen the hit.
It was this.
That's
It
all
was
I've
a-
seen.
Boom!
All I've
Like
seen.
it was like
I know.
it was just a fucking.
It was a right straight. It was just a fucking
straight, but like it was a jumping one. Like he leaped in. It was a
stupid. And,
Superman.
like, he was
It a
out clean.
Superman punch.
He was out clean.
He was gone.
Yeah, that is
Draymond guy.
Oi, to be fair, not fucking with that cunt.
Don't talk shit
Oi.
about LeBron, bro.
What I wonder what.
Don't talk shit about
I have
Bron,
to
bro.
know- I want to know what he said.
Everyone is saying it's because Jordan Poole talked shit about Bron, and they're saying that Draymond is a big Bron lover.
Yeah, okay.
You know, that's his man.
But that seems a bit far fetched, you know. Like I don't think you get that angry at it.
Who knows? It's probably something more personal.
That's what I mean. It has to be like that's.
But then apparently in the interview, Draymond didn't really even apologize. He was just kind of like, it was fucked that like the video was leaked.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'd feel the same way.
Yeah, why are you leaking training videos?
I guess because there's at the end of the day, Jordan Poole could sue him,
Yeah, but why the fuck are you releasing that? You're not supposed to. You know when there's.
Because
for example, okay, let me.
Because that is aggravated assault at the end of the day.
It is, but let me
So that
explain
could,
something.
you know-
Let me explain something. Usually, if a case is about to be brought up, usually the tape is concealed until.
I agree. Yeah,
Just
yeah.
like, for example,
But-
Tory Meg case.
Okay, I'll give you this. So, for an example, right within the sports world and media, there's so much money in the
I know, and there's so
between
many people
things.
involved, and there's people
So-
in the trainings recording shit.
No, but also,
like, I don't know,
but also, it can be anything. It can be
Yeah.
players. Like players can get paid by the media to like release shit. That's
Yeah,
the
I
problem
know.
with Man U for like years, by the way. Is that Man U's team gets released before Man United release it
Yeah, I
every
know,
week
yeah,
because
yeah.
it's players.
Yeah.
Like, and you've had players it's everywhere. Like because they're getting paid by people to
exactly.
release it. And it's like
Yeah.
oh, okay, yeah, for information they don't give a fuck at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So like it's easy. The way it comes out is easy, especially in sports. Sports it's so open.
Yeah.
Like you can't hide anything.
Yeah.
But I think I agree. I think it's I'd be annoyed, but like at the end of the day, it's like, how do you resolve that?
Yeah.
Like, because imagine I'm in your team,
Yeah.
and I just come and I do that to you.
Yeah.
How do you feel? Do you want to stay there?
Yeah,
Do you want him to
probably
stay there?
not. No.
Do you, like as much as I say sorry? Do you
Yeah,
like
you just
what
knock me the
like
fuck out.
and in the like way I did?
Yeah.
Like do I like you know?
Because
It's like,
if you're Jordan Poole, do you really want that footage released?
well, I don't. Okay, I don't think Jordan
I don't
Poole.
think he dog shot him.
I don't think
He saw him.
But at
He
the same
pushed him.
time,
He pushed him, and
at
then
the same time, I don't think I'm not like oh I got embarrassed. You know, like he just came and fucking hit me.
right.
Which is fair.
but
But it's fair. Like
it is
no,
fair.
I'm not saying it is good, but I'm just
It
saying
is
like
fair, but I kind of don't want like you know what I mean.
Yeah,
like,
I
if
agree.
you're someone, I don't think you really want a video of yourself getting knocked
I'm not
out.
choosing to put it up there 100%.
Right.
I'm just saying it's like it's not like I'm like
And
this
let me
ready
just
and I
say
just
this,
get smacked.
and let me
like,
just
you know?
say this: as a big man and an athlete, I think there's even more.
Oh yeah,
pride
definitely,
involved.
100%.
Because there's a big man and an athlete. I know it's another big man like you.
Yeah,
but
and
I think
he's a bigger man. Yeah,
I also think there's still a lot of pride.
Oh, 100%,
Because
100%.
usually, you're a big guy.
Who's
you wouldn't really...
I can't remember the guy who is having the beef with Joel Embiid. That like they had that thing where Joel Embiid like fucking he turned after like a scuffle he he ran all over him and then like later on I don't know if it was that game or another game he dunked on Embiid and then got it on a shirt. He got a photo of him dunking on Embiid in a tee. I can't remember who his name, but like that's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
I love that shit. That's what I love.
Yeah.
But it's
Why are you actually fighting? Yeah.
yeah, I don't. That's that. But in the team as
Teammate
well,
as well,
you've
yeah.
got to have like mad beef to like for that to
Something's
be
going on.
something. No, but it's like, that's got to be over a period of time.
Yeah.
Like so it's.
Yeah.
I
They
mean,
haven't had a good relationship.
yeah.
on
Do you
this.
think so? Do you think he will leave? Like, do you reckon?
I don't know.
Yeah, because
Why would he leave a championship team?
and he's actually I like
He's
Jordan
good.
Poole.
He
I
plays
like
well.
Jordan. Yeah, I
Yeah.
really like. He suits that team perfectly.
Yeah, he
that's
does.
that's why it was so weird.
Yeah.
Like everything seems like I liked RDC's world video.
Oh
on
my
it.
god! I love that every
It's
time
like
a
good
good game happens or some crazy
Like,
shit
how
happens.
quick are they to it? Eh?
They legit. Have you seen that meme? It's like it was like a meme of like how quick RDC
Yeah.
actually makes a video as well.
RDC world looking at.
They
that.
like he starts the clip, it's like done. Then they like make the fucking
Get
video.
it done.
Bro, this. But that. See, you gotta. And I take inspiration in that. I really
Oh, 100%,
do.
100%.
I really do because that
100%.
shows that it's like that's how quickly you can make a video if you have enough people.
And also it's just
It's not.
it's pure.
Right? You know why?
There's
Because
a
it's mostly
original, like,
improvised.
100%. It's pure. That's why it's so beautiful.
They
It's
know
not too much-
what might have happened, and they're just thinking of bullshit, and they're just coming at it.
Yeah.
Obviously, some lines may be written, but I think mostly improvised.
100%. Like,
And I
especially
think-
those ones. Those ones are like, yeah. And
I take a lot of inspiration in that because I feel like a lot of the times we stop ourselves from creating skits or anything because we're like, it's got to look like this.
and it doesn't.
It's got to
It
have
doesn't.
this dialogue.
It doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't.
It shows you how simple.
It has to be.
And it's not simple. Look, let me not step on their art, bro. Let me not
100%,
step on their
100%.
art.
No,
It's
it's
not that simple. The
It's
camera
chemistry-
angles are
it's chemistry-
important.
it's chemistry
Their
as well.
chemistry,
Yeah,
the camera angles are important. The whatever they're saying doesn't matter if it's improvised or not. It's right.
It's still timing.
Do you know what I mean?
The amount of time.
Not only timing, but like just they're entertaining us enough with what they're saying, and you're almost thinking like, shit, this is what the players would say, but not really, because it's almost like a deeper level of jokes. Do you know what I mean? Shout out to RDC. I'd love to work with him one day.
I respect him. They do crazy shit now as well. I respect that so much. Just for like,
bro,
as
an OG anime fan, and that's what they are kind of as well.
With
like anime house and stuff, I love it.
I watch that shit.
It's
interesting. I find them interesting in that, which is crazy. But yeah, it's wild, like how quickly they get onto. I imagine like he just wakes up and is just like, oh my god,
this shit happens, boys.
He'd be devastated if it happened overnight.
They all live together, so they're all just like, yo, boys, rooms.
Yeah.
Quick,
It's just like, I guess it's just.
And they're making it they're always in their fucking little living room.
Yeah, because I imagine they're all working. They're working on bigger projects. I imagine, and they're like, put that.
But
on hold.
He said, I've listened to Mark speak at an interview. Mark is the main guy.
Yeah, Mark. Yeah.
And he. Well, I don't know if he's the main guy, but he seems.
But do you think that's a bit weird? How do you think his boys feel about him? Yeah.
He's team leader.
I know he is, but like that's kind of funny.
No, but I think it seems like it's a very kind of like accepted kind of thing.
I know they probably all have things that they're really good at. Yeah, like one of them will know how to edit for fucking shit.
No, I think
one of them will have to edit
Mark
it,
is definitely. I think Mark was definitely chosen as like not a figurehead, but the speaker.
Yeah, he does most of the roles.
He was and I think he might have been the one that started the YouTube page or
by the original idea. Yeah, I imagine so. Yeah.
So and I think
he plays the main role. He's
I honestly, let me say this.
Ready? He's the main character.
No. But let me say this. Let me actually say this. Right. I think when you're in a group of more than 3, it starts not working when there isn't someone that's sort of a team leader.
Or a group.
In a duo,
there's a group. No, listen, it's a bit. Well, it depends how big.
In a duo and trio,
yeah,
things can usually work because if everyone is autonomous and just comes together, right?
Yeah,
just like the Migos.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
We'll get to that other thing as well. But when there's more than 3 people, there needs to be another person. There needs to be one more.
Yeah,
there needs to be one person that at least is at least a bridge for everyone.
Yeah. No, I get you. Yeah, no, right? I feel you. Like, what? So you think it's at 3 and 4 that you can't have 4 people that are all on the same page?
It's almost impossible. No.
I agree.
Being autonomous.
I know what you mean.
And then coming together.
I know what you
eventually, one person is like. Okay, I'll give you examples.
One Direction.
One Direction.
Harry Styles.
Okay,
and then it's Zayn's number 2, and then the other 2 nobody gives a fuck.
Fucking.
Wait, is there 5? There's 5 of them, isn't there?
Spice Girls.
100%. What's her face? Wow, I can't remember her name.
Rebecca. No, is it Rebecca?
No.
It's what's her Beckham? Victoria Beckham.
Yeah.
And she only kind of worked out for her because she married.
Yeah, well, I mean that's what they did back in the day.
Right. And
you get with the footballer.
You know what I'm saying? Like once it goes over the group, it's like people kind of start splitting off, and usually it would be like the 2 or 3 that's try to keep the group together.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Why is there no more power couples like that? I want to see more power couples switching areas. You know.
Funnily enough, you know who did that recently?
Who?
17th or 18th century dude. What's his name? Corday.
Yeah, but they broke up.
Yeah, I know, but that was
an interesting.
And why I say 17th, 18th century Corday is because he's got that like thing that he's doing.
Yeah.
Which, no offense, Corday, I don't know what that is.
Fair enough. But no, but that's the only one that's in sports for some reason. Because there's I only know there's Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain is dating one from Lil Mix.
Funny. Okay, you wanna hear power couples that are all kind of splitting off?
Yeah.
Adam Levine and his wife.
My man's just
PK and Shakira.
Yeah.
That's a huge power couple.
That's a weird power couple as well. Because Piqué, she could have done better than Piqué.
And
imagine
Shakira
Sergio Ramos
was way bigger than...
Get Sergio Ramos.
Was way bigger singer than Victoria Beckham. And continues to
100%. And like, just get, like, Sergio Ramos and Piqué and Shakira would have been a unbelievable couple. Maybe it just hasn't worked on personal levels. But
would you say Rihanna and Rocky are a power couple? I would say so. Because Rihanna and
they
Rocky
are, but
both
they're in the same
involved.
field. They're in the same field.
Yes,
that's the problem.
But
I agree.
They're in multiple fields.
Yeah, no, I know.
That's why
I know.
I think
Yeah, but it's...
just like Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Yeah, but same lane again still though.
No, because they're also involved in so many different
I agree, I know, but I think they're both spiders, for an example.
Right, okay.
They've both... they're both
you're saying they both have to have one big role.
No, I'm just saying, so say for a spider had, like, he like, has lots of different ventures, but his main one is music. It came from music.
Okay.
She has lots of different ventures. Her main one is music. But, like, they can switch, obviously, you know what I'm saying?
Power couple. PewDiePie and Marzia.
Yeah,
bro.
100%.
Okay.
100%. I'm trying to think of any other. They don't exist, man. Why do they not? They don't exist.
Jake Paul and Sky Bree.
Is that?
Sky Bree's a porn star that is probably the hottest porn star I've seen in a very long time.
Can you show me?
Might be better than Lana Rhodes.
Crazy, and he's just dating her.
He's dating her and Rara Nups together, and then I'll show you Rara as well.
Wait, he's dating two chicks.
Yes, and they're both porn stars.
Oh wait, I've changed my opinion on this, man. Wait, I literally just changed my opinion on it. I kind of like him now. I actually like him as a person.
Hey.
This villain arc is perfect for him.
Hey, bro,
Oh my god, I'm starting to like him.
No, it is not her. Why is it so hard to find it? Oh, here we go. Look at those fucking...
Okay, now show me the other one. Yeah, I get it. I get the point now.
Like...
Yeah, show me the other one.
The other one is more petite, but a light skin.
Try. I don't mind. I don't. Dude, what? And he's dating both of them.
Supposedly, yeah, and they both do porn though. Still, look at them. They're best friends, or they're like kind of like I guess like each other. As well.
Oh, I've seen her heaps.
Yeah,
I've seen now that yeah.
She was on Sidemen stuff. Sidemen.
No, but she was on. She does. She's just done a lot of podcasts recently, hasn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've seen her just on a lot of podcasts recently. But okay.
Right.
Yeah, fair enough. She's probably looking out for a career. Then I understand it, maybe. But like, still, I actually, damn, I've honestly, you've just made me change my opinion on Jake. On Jake Paul.
That changed my opinion on Jake Paul as well.
Cause do you know what's weird, right? You've got to look. You've got to have a thing.
This is what I would say if them two walk in front of me.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
Fair enough. I think like no one liked Jake Paul, right? No one. He was a very unlikable person,
I think
right?
the longer he's been doing boxing, the more people appreciate him because they're like, oh shit.
He actually has work
before
ethic. But think about it, right? But even think about his personality before.
Yes.
He was a highly unlikable person just in general.
Exaggerated person, yes.
Yeah, but it was highly unlikable, right? Just for a normal person.
Mainstream, yes, but kids loved him and his friends.
Yeah. But then for him to
let's say the mature audience.
Yeah. But for him to actually do what he's done...
the mature audience accepted him because he's got leverage. Also that...
Like, I feel like...
I don't know if they're still dating him, but that is what I heard before. So.
I kind of respect it. I kind of respect the head tattoos as well. I
respect everything.
To be fair play to him.
Respected.
Fair play. Like, I won't talk shit anymore. I won't talk shit anymore. I'm going to just show him my respect.
Well, I think once he's able to knock you the fuck out, I think that's when you can kind of start giving him a little more respect.
Yeah, but at the same time, I can still... It depends.
I think he could knock you
out.
out.
No, I'm not denying that. I'm saying I don't know if I'd still give him respect.
No, that's not a need for respect. I'm not saying that. It's like...
Yeah, no, I know. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. No, it's not that. It's more so like on a professional level, he does it entertainingly. He's proven himself against fighters. He's fighting a legend in the martial arts sport soon.
Fucking Deji's fighting Floyd Mayweather.
Right?
What the fuck's happened there?
Is going on. That is a weird one. But the cool one is him versus Anderson Silva. Jake Paul.
Yeah, that's
should
cool.
be
That's
good.
cool.
I'll
That
watch that.
actually
I'll
that
definitely
actually
watch that.
seems quite interesting because Anderson Silva should still have
Very
quite a
good
bit of
chance. Yeah,
ability.
yeah, yeah.
Like he's
But
that type
Jake's
of
very
person.
young and he's still pretty able as well.
And
He
it's
trains
boxing.
hard.
It
He
is
trains
boxing.
hard.
It is just boxing
Yeah,
as
yeah.
well. It's not kickboxing. It's not like anything like crazy like that. So.
What did I say I was going to go back to before?
It was something about the dating two chicks. No, it was the people, group leaders, and if there was over 5 people or something.
No, it was something after
Or
that.
something
I
like
said
that.
I was going to go back to it. Some scandal happened. Oh my god. Well, Kanye's been going
Adam
crazy
Levine?
again. Nah, but
Yeah.
Kanye's been
Yes,
going
yeah. Has he got an album
Liddy.
coming out?
Liddy.
Has he got an album?
I don't
coming out?
know, but he's been going Liddy with the white people, white lives matter shirts.
Yeah. He must have something coming out. The beard's going.
That
I
means
like the
something.
beard. I like the beard. Hey,
I like
I
the
like the beard. I like it. I respect it.
And on the most recent interviews, he's been very open about Kim and how close Kim was to what's her name? Oh my god, fuck. Oh my god, Hillary Clinton.
Oh right.
And
yeah,
how
yeah.
many times Kim was telling Kanye to, vote for her.
Yeah.
And be like, no, you shouldn't be voting for Trump.
Yeah.
And apparently, like, this interview that he gave was fucking.
I might have to give a listen.
I've only seen snippets. I need to watch a full interview.
Yeah,
It
fair
is
enough.
very interesting.
Do you know
'Cause
Kanye?
he's very
Kanye,
I love
Kanye,
Kanye
yeah,
interviews. Kanye interviews are the best because as much as he might have some outbursts and stuff, he's so himself.
Yeah. That's
And
why
you have to respect it.
I only have respect for it because I think Kanye is the most out of context person, like taken.
And he did the
person
cutest
ever.
fucking thing ever
Like,
as well.
you know, I
He
think-
did the absolute cutest thing ever as well. Wait, I need to show you this.
Like on a human level, I look at Kanye a lot and think, yeah, I can see every outburst you've had, sort of thing.
Before I show
I
this,
can understand it.
shout out
as a human.
to let's just say Grandy because I don't want to say that full chat name.
Yeah.
But everyone knows who Grandy is. It's on Instagram. Shout out to Grandy because he is my way into keeping up with the culture and everything funny.
Mm-hmm.
So this is what Kanye did.
I'll talk to him if I see him. Yeah. But I guarantee you he see me. I didn't even know that. I just thought that sound cool.
That was so cute. How his voice and tone changed. Like, I don't know why I
That's cute,
said that.
man.
It's
Guarantee
cool.
he see me.
It does
Did you
that.
see me?
Yeah, but it does because he
I don't even know. He's like, I don't. It's so cute on him, man. It's so cute on
That
him.
is cute. That is
Oh.
cute. I like that. It's very
That's why you
human.
gotta respect
That's very
it.
human.
Yeah, very
That's
human.
yeah.
That's why I love Kanye.
Yeah, no, it is, yeah. I think you can see there. I think you can see his kids probably. I think have had a bit of effect
Oh,
on him.
100%.
Like I think because I think
And I think also getting away from Kim.
yeah, definitely, possibly, yeah.
The
Just
Kardashians don't
having-
seem to help men. The
Ha-
only
having
one.
just
There's
cameras.
only one man that's so far defeated the Kardashian.
Which
Tristan.
yeah, he
'Cause
came
he-
out laughing. Came out.
He not only is he's having another baby with her, and keeping his fame, but he keeps cheating on
Yeah, but I think
Courtney constantly, getting caught constantly, like
yeah, he
constantly.
does. Yeah.
And she still takes him back because they're having another kid. So Tristan, and I'm not
I guess-
saying that's a good thing. People are like, that's so terrible to say he's ruining up. You know how many lives the Kardashians have ruined? Plenty. You
The
know,
Kardashians-
sometimes karma turns around. You know.
The Kardashians are just so weird. Like I just don't get it. I do not get it. I do not understand
And
it.
when I say they've ruined lives, I'm just talking about the men they've dated. Okay.
I just don't get how they've.
I'm guessing they've helped
How do
people.
they manipulate people the way they do? It's unbelievable.
It's not really manipulation. It's let's look at this in an advertising world, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so me and my family want to get rich, right?
Mm-hmm.
We've been in one involved scandal, which is the dad. Okay, let me explain it like this. I think this is actually what happened, in my opinion. Her dad was a lawyer, right? That was involved with a lot of celebrities, and he was a top lawyer that was a lawyer for a lot of celebrities. This is
Yeah.
Kim's, Chloe's, and Courtney's dad, right?
Yeah.
At the time, at his biggest case ever, which was the OJ case, he was OJ's lawyer, right?
Yeah, I know.
Right?
I know. Sorry.
And Chris was always there at the trials. Supposedly, Chris was also OJ's lover. Supposedly. So clearly, they were always around celebrities. They weren't celebrities, but they were coming.
They were known.
That case,
They were known.
With that case, they started becoming celebrity.
They were known back
Because
in the day
who the
where
fuck was going to be willing to defend OJ?
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So, slowly, I think the mother started realizing she Chris was let's say the puppeteer of everything. Because the next guy she married was a Olympian, right?
Yeah.
And then with
Big
him,
Bruce.
and slowly, I think what started the empire, funnily enough, or gave the empire a boost to start the show and put their family in the stratosphere that it is obviously the planned tape that her mum had with Ray J.
All the texts that have come out recently.
That is in fucking
I respect
insane.
him for actually
And
coming out.
Ready? We just did a whole loop. You know why? I want to sit and watch a group of tall, muscular, and handsome black men fuck my daughter right in front of me.
That's wild. That's wild, actually. We did go full loop. I didn't even think about that. We did go full loop. Maybe that was Chris.
Right?
That was Chris.
And now I've
Chris
changed someone's opinion. Maybe whoever wrote this
that is Chris that wrote that.
is Chris Jenner.
That's Chris Jenner. That's that.
That's Chris Jenner's
Chris
comment.
Jenner is on Blacked.
Isn't it crazy that she organized a 2-part sex tape to be recorded with her daughter and Ray J? Clearly a move to put their family in the stratosphere, and Kim was the willing sacrifice, the living pawn, because I'm guessing she was slutty enough. She was like, "Fuck it, I'll fuck it."
Yeah.
And when she was it was her boyfriend anyway, so it's I don't even know the full situation. Regardless, we know how. Then once you get the family in, you start making a reality show because oh my god, look now this daughter is the hot known one, but this daughter's hot too, and then this other daughter she's trying to get hot, and then they all get plastic surgery, and now they're all hot,
yeah.
and now they're all dating different kind of men, and they keep
Who are they ruining now?
And they keep going up. You know who they were dating first? Like low tier known basketball players and lower celebrities. Then they moved to high musicians, artists.
Kanye.
Kimmy dated Drake as well.
Yeah, they were. Yeah. She's fucking.
And apparently, Kendall dated Drake as well. Supposedly, I don't know if that's true.
They're still on their basketball era.
Yeah,
Those little girls. They're not quite level ready yet for the big league.
They settled with the musicians.
Yeah, they're
just like Gigi who did settle with Zayn.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah. Zayn's apparently seems like a weird dude.
Yeah,
Zayn seems like a definitely like.
Zayn
just doesn't seem. Zayn's one of the weirdest, like English, like producers.
Right.
Because like.
Well, doesn't he have? Not that makes a difference, but he's not English.
Yeah, I know, but it's still he grew up, and had like a huge.
Yes, but you're
because no,
your
I think,
upbringing. We both know your upbringing can, for some people, be their whole identity.
I know, yeah, no, but I'm just saying, I find. It's very strange the people that grow up in the UK and America, I just find are so vastly different. Like
for sure,
Australia and England is quite similar, but America to like they have like an unbeknownst like just like a hate for each other,
right?
Which is like really strange because I think they just both want to be like known to be what they are.
Well,
that makes what I'm saying. And the English,
best.
Yeah, the English do it in a really weird way, which is why really at the end of the day it's very like it's not very positive, I wouldn't say overall. So it's like it's really strange when these type of people come out from the UK because weird things in the UK are seen like really looked down upon at first. Like people don't like when you do something abnormal. People don't like it when you're breaking boundaries of things going elsewhere, and like that's why like you can see it in sports. We're like super anti any American thing because we're like as soon as like American people start coming in, we're like fuck that. Like, did you see that the new Chelsea owner? He's American. Yeah. He came out and was like, oh, we should like get rid of the Community Shield and just play a North versus South game, and like run heaps of funds, make it a huge thing. Best teams from North, best players from North versus South.
Very Americanized idea.
And he even said, make the proceeds go down to the lower 6 leagues to keep them up with everything else. Idea. Actually, the game's too corrupt for it to actually work, so because it will all go to the top 6 teams anyway. But if that was how it would go, do it. Just get it done. Just fucking get it done. It's a fucking amazing idea.
For sure.
Would the players take it too seriously? No, but they don't need to. But that's the American, because that's exactly how it works in America.
Because that's how you also want to promote the lower league teams. 100%. They'll try harder.
100%.
And that's a good thing.
And because that's the thing. That's the thing. They're scared of American people Americanizing the game, which is franchising it and making but like the Premier League will then just become the Premier League, and then the other leagues are just nothing. right? Because like that's the problem is the English tier of football is just so huge.
Yeah, well then you're not looking at Premier League being corrupt. You're looking at FIFA being corrupt.
Yeah.
Because
So
FIFA, it's the tall poppy syndrome. It's like no league can ever go. Every league has had. Don't you reckon? But don't you reckon?
yeah. This is where
for,
football's fucked though.
Right, but don't you reckon leagues fluctuate in popularity?
Yeah, definitely.
Because
but
let me say, in the early 2000s...
Okay, do you not think the Premier League is just going to become a Super League? Do you not think the Premier League is going to become a Super League?
I think it will be for a little while, but I think what always happens is talent moves. Okay?
I'll give you this, right? I'll give you this, right? Every team in Spain, from 7th or 20th to 3rd place, all in Spain, spent as much as a team that got promoted in the Premier League.
Right.
So, team came up and spent...
I understand.
You know what I'm saying?
I understand your argument of money, but I'm trying to explain to you that the inflation of the prices that are paid for these clubs pay for the players is so much that eventually each player won't even really give a fuck, right, of how much money they get, because the difference is a difference, but it's not much of a difference.
Yeah.
You're just playing in the millions anyways.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And you're comfortable enough with that. So I'm saying it's going to level out to a point where the league will change again. Like, I'll give you an example. In the early 2000s, I think personally the best and the most popular league at the time was the Serie A.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, there was a period. There definitely was a period. It was Serie A, then it went to La Liga, now it's Premier League. La Liga was it for huge. Like, if you look at all the best players ever, they're all from La Liga. There's no Premier League players in the all-time player of all time. Like, they're all from La Liga. Yeah. All Real Madrid.
But that's why it's the what do they know? The Galacticos.
Yeah.
Because
they were Real Madrid star, but
right.
Yeah.
But I think that's the reason they were calling him that, is because it's like these players are the greatest in the whole world and probably in the known universe, because that's all we know.
Yeah.
We don't know if
it will always be that.
Yeah.
But that's why they want the Super League, right?
Yeah.
It's because they want, and it's going to happen eventually.
Yeah,
do you not think it's going to happen?
It will.
Because billionaires will just keep doing it. They will keep.
It will, and
Florentino Perez still wants it.
But it won't happen the way that they planned it out right now.
Yeah. So the thing is, right? The problem is that FIFA has no control.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, they've let these fucking rich millionaires come in and take these football clubs.
Yeah.
So they now aren't in control. As soon as you took the money from them, you're now not in control. Simple as that. As soon as you gave,
you're just a regular. They're scared. You're the craziest thing.
Because say every team says we're fucking off. What are you gonna do?
That's what I'm saying. They're scared because at this point they're only becoming a policy and regulatory council, basically, rather than a money fucking laundering business full of
greedy
a lot of greedy fucks with a lot of crime.
Yep. Shit
fraud,
tons of crime.
Craziness involved with so much like actual criminals.
Yeah.
Laundering money. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like, it's insane. But that's what happens to every large organization eventually, I think.
Yeah. Especially,
Once you, and look, we're going way back again. When
he commented on the Pornhub video as well.
No. When an organization starts having too many head of councils and not one leader,
bro, you need the main guy.
It distributes.
Yeah.
But if there's a bridge, a main leader that everyone is okay with,
unity
works.
Unity.
And that's why you at the top of organization, you don't usually have 2 or 3 CEOs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't. You can't because people won't say yeah. It is what it is. Yeah. Damn.
And the patriarchy keeps winning.
Yeah.
And I also wanted to ask one serious question.
Yeah, go for it. Was this not a
how
serious
do you
conversation
think it was? But how do you think Brittany Griner, or whatever her name is, the basketball player,
yeah,
feels being in jail in Russia right now, right? While Lil Yachty freely just
took the walk to Poland. She's probably pissed. She's probably pretty pissed.
Because but let's ask this question again. Is it because the wok is a prescribed drug? Is that why he was freely able to take it to Poland? Or do you think Lil Yachty might have sneakily hid the wok?
Do we have to be looking at Poland and Russia here? Are we?
They are both Slavic countries.
I know, but are we saying a Poland okay with the wok? more than Russia? You know, are they a bit more relaxed? You know, are they a bit more lenient
Okay.
on a certain little yate?
If
Little yate.
if that song becomes
Lil
such
Yachty.
a radio hit, right?
Mm.
And he's saying "walk," which is slang for syrup, sizzup.
The sizzle.
When they radioize the song, is he gonna be saying "I took a walk to Poland"?
I took the no. Do you know what it is?
I took the walk to Poland.
Do you know what it is? He gets Megan Thee Stallion
Mm-hmm.
and Cardi B on the song, and he took the
I took
WAP
the WAP to Poland.
to Poland.
Ooh.
So every time it will be I took the wet ass pussy. It's gonna like they'll interchange into it. To
No,
Poland.
but remember what the radio one was? Wet air. It was like wet.
I don't know.
It was like wet ass gushy or something like
It
that.
was, wasn't it?
Gushy,
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah, but yeah.
Some,
you know.
they changed.
But
it.
that's what they
Trash,
should change. That's
trash.
what they should change. it to.
Okay. Anything else?
I don't have anything else. No.
Okay. What's your song of the week?
My song of the week is "Dip" by Kenny Mason. If I ain't fucking with the function, I'm.
I heard that song. That's a good song. Mine. What have I've been listening to a lot.
That
of
one's
things
me.
recently.
What's your hoe?
Honestly,
Watch
I'm gonna
me,
go
watch
with
your
BMI by Ari Lennox.
There you go. Fair enough. Peace out.